Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Valeria Gomez, and we're going to be talking about Chaturanga Dandasana, also known as four-limbed staff pose. Chaturanga is a full body engagement posture. It requires a lot of strength, it requires stability, and it requires proper alignment. We're thinking about almost like a push-up, but it requires complete alignment, and your body is hovering over the ground. It's used in many types of yoga, and it's a part of the sun salutation series. So after you do a high plank, you go into your chaturanga or low plank, and then you go into upward dog and downward facing dog. And some of the benefits that it has are that it can build strength in the arms and in the shoulders and in the wrists. You're really activating your strength, and you're activating a lot of muscles in order to keep this posture and keep that hovering over the ground. You're strengthening your core and back muscles. You're keeping your back engaged. You're engaging your core, pulling your navel in order to keep that proper alignment from the top of your head, almost like a straight line, as much as possible. It can help develop abdominal resistance, and practitioners can really use it to learn more advanced or to strengthen their body in preparation for more advanced postures like arm balances. So your head is neutral, in line with the spine, and your gaze is downward but slightly forward, almost like looking at the top of your mat. And you avoid dropping your head. Shoulders are away from the ears, and you're thinking about keeping your shoulder blades together. And then this is to avoid hunching or collapsing. You're thinking about having your arms shoulder width apart, and then you're coming down to 90 degrees. So your elbow is flexed on 90 degrees, and your elbows are close to the rib cage as well, just to keep that stability. Your wrists are stacked right underneath your elbows, and your spine is neutral. Also, when you're stacking your wrists, you think about pressing the ground evenly with your hands. So you're really spreading your fingers wide to create more stability, and thinking about pressing evenly the weight in your hand, in the palm of your hand. Your spine is neutral, and your core is engaged, or bringing the navel in to avoid sagging or arching of the back. Your hips are square with the ground and engaged to avoid any collapsing or avoid the hips being a little tilted upwards, arching. Your legs are fully extended and straight, and you're thinking about lifting your kneecaps upward, just so you can really engage your quads and really engage your hamstrings as well by activating your glutes. Your toes are tucked in, and your ankles are dorsiflexed. So when if we were thinking about practicing chaturanga and getting from a high plank. Start on your high plank. You think about stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Your arms are shoulder width apart. Your fingers are spread wide. Your core is engaged and activated. Your neck is lined with your spine. You're in a high plank. Your knees are already lifting. A modification would be to try the posture on your knees, if you're building your strength. If not, your toes are tucked under and your ankles are dorsiflexed. And chaturanga would be dropping your elbows at 90 degrees, really tucking in your pelvis, keeping your head aligned with your spine, keeping your navel in, engaging your quads and your glutes, to hold the posture and hold the alignment. And to release, we drop down, and you can also release into upward facing dog as well. Thank you.